right, guys, welcome. It's Jerry here. It's another Sunday, so another weekly check-in, and boy, what a week it has been. Russia mobilizing its troops. It's just getting worse and worse in Ukraine. This war is completely insane, and there's also rumors that Vladimir Putin basically declared a partial mobilization, whatever the hell that means. He says it's only 300,000 of troops, but in reality, there are some official documents that's been leaked basically this week that says it's supposed to be almost 1 million new soldiers for the Russian meat grinder with limited to no equipment and basically are sent to die. Other than that, what else is happening? Well, the Fed jacks up their interest rates again, and this brings the policy rate to a range of 3% to 3.25%. And I believe that right about here last year it was almost 0%. Well, this will affect a lot, and I do believe that they will continue to raise the interest rates, mostly, actually not just because of the inflation, but also as a way to continue punishing Russia. Because let's face it, if Russia sends 1 million new troops to Ukraine, I mean, even if they have base zero, mostly zero training, very poor equipment, 1 million troops is still a lot of troops for Ukraine to handle, even if they just throw basically rocks. And with that, a lot of manpower, I don't think that Ukraine stand a chance. So I believe that West will continue to punish Russia, and the best way to punish Russia is hit below the belt. Well, basically the energy sector, just to make sure that Russia doesn't make money off its natural gas and oil. And the best way to do that, well, it's continue lowering the price. And how can you lower the price? Well, you can inflict a lot of pain on us, the regular folks, by hiking up the interest rate. This will make us more unwilling to buy, to spend, and this, of course, will lead to price drop in the energy sector. Well, simply put, the demand will get lower and lower, basically. But anyway, let's have a look back this recent week. It's been a very interesting week on the market, and basically everything is going straight down. This is bad for us, and this is also good for us. In these weekly checkups, I just look at our current position that are of interest, and it is uranium, it is copper, it is Brent, and also I do every day, Monday to Friday, this YouTube shorts about S&P 500, and it's basically just before the market starts, I release a 15-second video where I just tell you what levels to look at, and this is something that I started, I believe it was Wednesday or Thursday, I don't remember. Anyway, I will also talk a little bit about that soon, but as you can see, uranium, well, last Friday's close to this Friday's close, the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust, not so good. It's minus 4.8%, and we will have a look at the chart as well. Copper futures, well, this one took a real big hit because, well, hiking up rates, the demand for new products will get lower. But it's not time to panic just yet. But the copper is also one of the things we will look at, and Brent oil. Well, actually, oil continues down, so this plus 5.4% is actually down 5.4%. But since we have a short position, it's good for us. And S&P 500 went straight down. All right, let's look at charts. Uranium. We had 2 weeks of downtrend. This is where we started. I believe last Friday was the 16th. So there we go. We had 1 week of downtrend, and now we had this rather brutal downtrend. Well, because of the entire market, basically. Is this a problem for us? Well, let's see, because some of you will most likely say, well, Jerry, there's a gap there. We have to fill the gap. And that's possible, but gaps are not something that I look at that much. What I do look at are the moving averages, the Ichimoku cloud, and the Fibonacci extensions and retracements. And well, here, let's have a look at them. The moving averages, yes, we zoomed right past them. Let's see what will happen next week. It will be very interesting if we have a slowdown or if we continue straight down. We are right at the support of the Ichimoku cloud, which is very positive for us. So we have basically moving averages that hopefully will slow this down. We have the support of the Ichimoku cloud that also indicates that this will slow down. And let's measure our retracement as well. So we had this big move. There we go. We had this impulsive move up, and as you know, every impulsive move has a retracement, and if we measure the retracement, is usually somewhere between these 3 red lines. As you can see, we just basically zoomed right through them, and this is where it's going to be very interesting for us to see if it's going to slow down now. I do expect this to slow down the next week, probably go sideways for a bit. That is like a neutral development, but before we continue up, let's just remove that. If we measure this move to see, is it the same? Was it the same? Are we in the same position as the last time? And yes, as you can see, we had an impulsive move, and then we had a retracement, not as dramatic as here, but we do have special week behind us with interest rates hiking up here in Sweden as well, and we have the Russian mobilization. So this is a special week. But as you can see, we did retrace all the way back to these 3 lines, and then we had a slowdown, and then we just continue our way up. So it's going to be very interesting what is going to happen this upcoming week. I will be following it a lot closer, because if we do continue down, that maybe perhaps this is not correct play, and I will be probably moving out of this position and taking a small loss, but we'll see. Right now we're just smack in the middle of the decision point, so the next week is going to be very important. All right, that was uranium. Let's go and have a look at, let's see, we have the copper. Boom. And the copper is just straight up against us. We entered here, of course, and then we just continue down. This doesn't look good because we're below moving averages, we're below the cloud, and you're probably thinking, well, Jerry, what the hell are you doing? Why are you even in this trade? Well, as you hopefully remember from my other videos, when it comes to copper, we're not actually looking on the daily charts. We are zooming out a little bit more. You see these three lines? We're again smack in the middle. So if it continues all the way down here, that's still not a problem for me. This is it's normal. I will be, of course, starting to reconsider, but it's not a big deal. And this is the weekly chart. Let's actually do even more. Let's zoom out to the monthly, and here you will see a completely other picture. And this is actually the picture that I am looking at. This is way long term. You have this impulsive move, and now you have a corrective move back down. And as you can see on the monthly chart, well, actually, all of a sudden it doesn't look as grim because you have the moving averages, you have the supportive Ichimoku cloud, and this impulsive move is correcting as of now still in normal position. There's nothing abnormal about this. As you can see here, we were all the way down and then we got a pushback. So copper, yes, it does look horrible in the daily, but in the monthly chart, it's actually not a problem for us. So it's going to be exciting to to follow this one. And of course, we also have what do we have? We have our precious oil. Well, actually, the Russia's precious oil. And here we are in the green. I mean, we started all the way back there in just after the war started. I considered the possibility of what is going to happen to Russia's oil, and I decided that yes, this is the good time to short. And then we've been in this position all the way down here in August, where I decided I'm going to double down on this. I do believe that the West will just punish Russia for this war, and I actually added to my short position. And as you can see, well, we are still falling. So we are in double green actually here. So this is very good. We are below moving averages. We are below the cloud. We are on our good way down to our target between 80 and 60 $60. I do believe that we will go all the way down here. Why? Because, well, the West they do want to punish Russia. As I mentioned at the start of this video, this is actually the only way for the West to probably end this war. Because with 300 or million new conscripts in Russia, even if they are just poorly equipped and have no training, it's a lot of meat for Ukraine to grind through, and it will be hard. So I believe that the rates will continue up. People will start to save more, stop spending. And as we stop spending, well, the need for products and for oil will go down, and this will continue down. And of course, my shorts that I look at S&P 500, and I did not expect how fast it would go. Because when I started this, you can go back and look at them. I said that, well, somewhere 37 00 or 3600. That's where we're going to. And just 2 days later, we just completely zoomed through this, because I do my shorts in hourly chart basically, and I believe just before the Friday market opening, I thought that we will have a little bit of push a little bit of pushback, I mean a pull up in this case, and then we will continue down. But no, that did not happen. As soon as the market opened, well, we just went straight down to this target that I set. I believe it was Wednesday. Again, these shorts, I do them basically every day, Monday to Friday, just before the market opens. It's a 15-second video just to give you some interesting levels to look at for S&P 500. So check them out. All right, guys, that's pretty much it for our weekly check-in. It's been a very turbulent week, emotionally in the market and basically all over. Let's see what tomorrow will. Hopefully, some positive news for us all. All right, thank you for tuning in, and hopefully I hear from you soon again. Bye.